Hey y'all, my name is Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video I am going to be doing the book addict tag. So I was tagged to do this by Amrita by the book, and I'll put a link to her video right here. I will try and find the original creator of this and link it down below, but I was having a hard time finding it already. I have no idea why Amrita thought I might be a book addict. It's not like I have a booktube or anything. Anyway, let's just dive right into the questions. Number 1, what is the longest amount of time you can comfortably go without picking up a book? Well, I went a few years without picking up a book, so quite a while. However, since I got back in the habit of reading, I usually don't go more than like 2 or 3 days without picking up a book. If I do more than that, it feels weird. Next question, how many books do you carry on your person, physical or device, at any one time? Usually at least 2. I will have an audiobook and at least an ebook on my phone. I might have a physical one with me also, but you can always assume I have at least an audiobook and an ebook on me. Next question, do you keep every book you buy/receive, or are you happy to pass them on to make space for more? Oh yeah, no, I definitely will unhaul occasionally. I only really try to hold on to books that I love or I can see myself rereading in the future. Next question, how long would you spend in a bookshop on a standard visit? At least 30 minutes to browse all of the different sections. But if I'm actually allowed to buy, it's probably gonna be more like an hour because I need to go through and figure out everything that I want at that moment. Can I find any great deals? And then I have to sit there and weigh my options between which ones I'm actually going to walk out the door with. Next question, how much time per day do you actually spend reading? So normally I can knock out about an hour of listening to an audiobook while I'm driving to and from work. On top of that, if I take my dog for a walk, I'll probably get like another hour in, and then I try to physically read a book at least an hour before I go to bed at night. Sometimes I can work in some extra, maybe say like I read on my lunch break, or perhaps when I come home from work, if I don't have anything else pressing to do, I'll just sit and read. The average day is usually between like 2 and 3 hours, but it definitely can reach more like 5 to 6. Next question, where does the task picking up a book appear on your daily to-do list? So I don't really like to think of picking up a book as a to-do, because doing that means it feels like I'm forcing myself to do it and like it's something I have to get done, which I don't want to have that mentality when it comes to reading. I want it to be something that I do because I enjoy it and I'm having fun. It doesn't appear on my to-do list. It's just something I usually do every day. Next question, how many books do you reckon you own in total, including ebooks? On my bookshelf tag, I had 122 books. I know I've at least bought one more physical one recently. I also counted some of my ebooks, not all of them. I don't have Amazon Kindle anymore, and I used to have a Nook, which I had a good few books on, but I don't really use it anymore. So what I counted, I currently have 141 books. Next question, approximately how often do you bring up books in conversation? Well, with the people I usually interact with on a weekly, if not daily basis, probably at least once per conversation. I talk about books a lot. Next question. What is the biggest book by page count you have finished reading? So I checked on Goodreads, and the one that is currently listed as the highest page count is actually a webcomic called Let's Play. And for that one, I have read 3,265 pages. But if we're talking a physical book, then it's gonna definitely be Order of the Phoenix. I think it's like 870 pages. Next question, is there a book you had to get your hands on against all odds? Searched bookstore, online digging, stalked author, etc. We shifted positions because I went to go grab them. The Extraordinary Adventures of the Athena Club series. I searched for these frickin' everywhere for a while. The half-price books that's near me, the big one that's downtown, like 3 different Barnes and Nobles. I think I went to maybe 1 or 2 indie bookstores in that time also, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I tried to go for brick and mortar first off. Finally, I caved and did thrift books and got all 3 of them. Next question, is there a book you struggled to finish because you refused to DNF it? DNF is did not finish, if you are unaware. I gotta say probably American Psycho. I really wanted to read it just to say I read it, and I know it was this like really brutal horror book, and I thought if I can get through this, then I can finally start picking up some other horror that probably won't be anywhere near as bad. Yes, the horror is very brutal in it, but on top of that, there's just these long diatribes into random topics like music and clothing. I think there's one point that's just talking about like a business card. It was a lot to get through. Next question. What are 3 of your main book goals for 2021? Let me point you in the direction of my 2021 reading goals. Made a whole video about it. Next question. Have you ever had the privilege of converting someone into a reader by inspiration or your incessant nagging? Well, my boyfriend has actually admitted that he has read more since we've started dating than probably ever before in his life. He did read a lot when he was younger, but now he's more of like a video game person. And since I drag him to bookstores all the time, he ends up buying books also, and that makes me very happy. On top of that, my dad and I go back and forth discussing books more now. Final question statement. Describe what books mean to you in 5 words. Okay, knowledge, escapism, exploration, and differing perspectives. So those 2 go together, but like. All right, y'all, so thank you so much for coming to my channel today, guys. I really appreciate it. Oh, I should probably tag people. Oops. All right, so I'm gonna tag Bex Reads Books, Katie Can't Read, Mare Reads. Find all of those ladies in the description down below. Go check them out, they're awesome. As always, thank you so much for coming to my channel today, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Bye.